watch the, I'm gonna do a little lift party, and we're gonna talk about Western States 100 and watch the start. I've got it on my big screen here. I'm not playing the audio because I think I'd get dinged by YouTube if I did that. But I'm gonna watch the start. We can talk about Western States, and I'm gonna do an upper body workout. Hope everybody's doing good. So joining from Austin, Texas. Right now they're showing, using the drone and showing the starting line. It's still dark in California because it's a 5 a.m. start. But today, training wise, plan to lift weights, and then I'm gonna go out for a hike because I'm pretty sore. I did about 14 miles yesterday. And then I'm going to work on some projects, maybe do something with family, and then later on I think I have another lift party in the evening towards the finish of the race. So I think the race should finish around 7 p.m. California time, which would be around 9 o'clock Texas time. So we'll see how it's going. But right now a lot of the runners are getting up to the starting line. I guess they're trying to get their place. It's about 24 minutes before the start of the race. So just hammering some coffee and getting some lifts. My son was lifting yesterday and he adjusted my benches. I had it about right the first time. Let me know what y'all are up to. That's the first set. Feel pretty good. Let's see how it looks like with the light on. It's too dark. Yeah, keep the lights on. There's daylight in Texas, but it's just not very bright. 22 minutes till start. So commentators today are Dylan Bowman and Kareem Malcolm. Hey Roderick, man, how are you doing, man? I'll just starting the early Saturday off lifting in the gym. I'm watching Western States 100 race on YouTube. It's fixing to start around 21 minutes, 22 minutes about. Yeah, so it starts 5 a.m. California time. It's convenient for us in Texas because it's only 7 o'clock. So, now let's do a second set. Hope everybody's doing good. After this set, I'll increase the weight a little bit. Yeah, my son uses the Smith machine too, and he never puts the safeties back. Always worried when I put more weight on there and lift that he's gonna get under there and try to lift and not have the safeties on. Are you looking for a job, man? Oh, I know the feeling. I've had to find jobs and been laid off before. So you're in Africa, man. Zambia. I've never been there. Actually, I've never been to Africa. I always wanted to go to Kenya. Train with the runners there. Well, I wish you luck looking for a job, man. Well, maybe are you in the States? And you're just from Africa? Okay. What kind of job are you looking for? All right, we're 20 minutes till the start of the race. Pretty challenging for the Western States runners because they have the first 4 miles is straight up. Oh, you're a mechanic? Oh, cool. I just got a new toolbox for my gym. I think it weighs about 1,000 pounds. I'm a pretty good mechanic too. When I was in high school, I had a bunch of hot rods working on cars and stuff. All the runners still making their way to the start line. They have to wear a headlamp for about 30 minutes till the sun comes up. By the time they get to the top of the escarpment, which is the top of the ski lift mountain that they're running up, the sun should be coming up. I think it usually takes them about 26 minutes. That's pretty cool. You can see, right now they got drone footage. It's dark, but you can see everyone making their way to the starting line because of all the headlamps. Alright, adjust the bench a little bit. I'm gonna put a little more weight on here. If I can find what my son did with it. So you're a mechanic, man. Where are you living at right now? Oh, you wish to work for me? I wish I had a business. I actually work for other people. I'm in electronics. Well, not really. I'm in battery business. So I'm in lithium battery business. Oh, I got a close-up shot of the starting line now. All right, folks, we're about 12 and a half minutes away from the start of the Western States 100. So who you got? I got David Roach. I think he's gonna win it wire to wire. And if David doesn't win it, I think Hans Troyer is gonna win it. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's put some more weight on this thing. Alright, it's third set. Usually try to do like 5 or 6 sets. So we're just watching Western States start on my big screen behind the camera. So it's still dark in California. Race is gonna get started, and they've changed the timer to a countdown timer. So 16 minutes. So everybody's making their way up to the starting line. It's pretty early there. It's only about 4:45 in California. pretty hot in my gym. You know, it's only it's actually 6:45 in the morning, and it's still, I want to think it's probably 80 degrees in my gym. It's nice, it feels cool out there, but not much wind. When I don't have a live video, I just turn on my fans, but turn on my fans, it's too noisy in here. Yeah. Oh, really? So you do engineering, also electrician. Dude, you're pretty talented. You have a lot of capability. That's tough work, man, building out houses. Yeah, what time is it in Africa right now? It's almost 7 in the morning, Saturday in Texas. All right, we're under 14 minutes, or about 13 and a half minutes to the start of the Western States 100. So I got David Roach, team swap, and also rooting for Hans Troyer from Georgia. Those are I want to win. Those are not the favorites. Most people are picking Killian. So. Oh, okay. So it's Saturday afternoon in Africa. Oh, cool. Hey, God bless you too, man. Yeah, I wish you the best in finding a job. I know it's tough out there. It's tough here too. It's tough everywhere, actually. I know I do a lot of work in China and Asia. It's tough too. People coming out of college and don't have jobs. So the whole world is tough, so don't feel bad. So a lot of excitement at Western States. The race is starting in about 13 minutes. All right, I think we've done 3 sets. Let's get that 4th set done. All right, that's 4 sets. You're probably wondering, why are you wearing glasses today? I've never seen you wear glasses. Because it's dark in here, and the text on on my camera phone is pretty small. I think about 20 years ago I got LASIK surgery on my eyes, so I don't need to wear glasses. But if there's not much light and the text is real small, it's better for me to put on reading glasses. So these are reading glasses. I don't normally wear glasses. But if I want to read the chat in my gym, it's better that I wear my reading glasses. All right. They're showing the front of the starting line right now. Everybody getting ready. We're about 11 minutes to the start of the race. I don't see David Roach yet. I think people are still making their way up to the starting line. Starts in about 10 minutes. Yeah, so we're just working out in the gym, hanging out in the gym, coming to you from Georgetown, Texas, which is a suburb of Austin. I'm training for Cocodona, which is next May. Oh, okay, we got some temperatures in Auburn, California. Well, the start of the race is at Squaw Valley, which it's 58 degrees right now, or 14 degrees Celsius. So it's a little bit chilly, but it's not too cold. That's probably why a lot of runners are not on the starting line yet, because it's a little bit chilly. All right, let's try to get that 5th set in. that. That's enough. That's enough for the Smith machine. I'm gonna lift some more tonight. So now we're gonna do some curls as we get ready for the start of the Western State 100. Starts in exactly 9 minutes. Pretty gonna be an exciting day. When I connected with Western State's channel, there was already like 6,000 people watching. Everybody's still gathering up at the starting line, and Dylan Bowman and Kareem Malcolm are the commentators, as they are every year. I think they'll be doing the beginning of the race and part of the day. I'm not sure if they'll be the commentators all day long. Coming up on 8 minutes, they'll start. Got some drone footage right now. So in California, it's 4:50 in the morning. So everybody got up pretty early. Oh man. So I'm planning to go out for a walk hike after this. Because I did 14 miles yesterday. So I'm a little bit sore on my legs. Now we're coming up on 7 minutes to the start. A lot of people at the starting line. They have showing some drone footage right now. Alright, they're showing the starting line now. Looks like everybody's there. Can't really make out anybody because it's still dark. So they're shining lights on everybody at the starting line. Gonna be an exciting race today. I think most media channels think Kilian Jornet is gonna win. We got Caleb Olsen, Hans Troyer, David Roach. We got a couple good runners from France. Vincent Boyard, I think is his name. He won UTMB last year. What am I missing? Some of the other top runners, they didn't start this year because of injury, like Hayden Hawks and Jim Walmsley. I know I'm not talking about the female runners very much. I just don't follow them very closely. Oh, there's Rod Farvard and Heather. She just won the Unbound cycling competition. So Rod Farvard's next to Heather. It's too early, I forgot her last name. But she's the triathlete. See if I recognize anybody else. Yeah. Well, Rod Farver got second last year to Jim Walmsley, so he's another favorite to win the race. But I got all my money on David Roach. I really think he's going to win. I think he's got the right training, attitude, and he hasn't been there before. So right now the announcer's talking to everybody because the race is starting basically in 5.5 minutes. All right, let's get another set. But if you want to watch the race, you can just search Western States 100 and they have a live feed on YouTube. You're going to check it out after I watch my video. Don't leave my video. I'll go live later. Well, I'll probably go live during my my run hike, and then also later this evening when it's getting close to the finish of the race for the pros. Like I said, it's only 4:50 in the morning in California, so It's 6:50 here in Texas. We are 2 hours ahead of California. It's still dark there. Well, start of the Western States 100, they go up a ski lift, ski mountain at Olympic Valley. I think the ski resort's called Squaw Valley. But basically, they call it the escarpment, which is the top of the hill. Oh, John Trent, the former president of Western States, is talking right now. But anyways, at the start of the race, they go 4 miles up a hill. I think it's like in 4 miles, they do 2,500 feet of gain. So it's pretty steep. Usually takes the pros, I think, about 26 minutes to get to the top. And when they get to the top, the sun should be coming up. Because I think the sun comes up around 5:30 in the morning. And the pros will try to finish the 100-miler before it gets dark in California. They usually finish around 7. I think it gets dark around 8:30. So we'll be able to see the pros finish, and they're finishing on a high school track in Auburn, California. So the race starts at Squaw Valley. They go through the Sierra Nevadas mountains, through many famous cities like Forest Hill, Michigan Bluff. There's not really cities, they're small towns. And then they finish at a high school in Auburn, California. I always wanted to live in Auburn, California. When I lived in San Jose, I was looking for houses in Auburn. It's just too far. If you work in the Bay Area, if you want to live somewhere nice that's not crazy expensive, you have to commute a few hours, and I was just not willing to do that. So after 2 years in San Jose, I moved back to Texas. I'm originally from Texas, but I did live in the Bay Area for 2 years. I was working for an electronics company out there. All right, they're showing the front. Oh, there's Jamil Curry, the CEO of Arivipa running, famous race director. See if I recognize. There's someone with a bucket hat. That looks like David Roach. He had the feed bucket hat. See if I recognize anybody else. We're a minute and a half from the start. Female pros there. There's David Roach. Let's make it happen. Looks nervous. Don't be nervous. You're going to win the race. What else we got here? There's Rod Farber. So David Roach is standing next to Rod Farber. Nobody's really talking to each other. They're so nervous, except for the mid and the back of the pack are having fun. Everybody at the front of the race is all nervous and not talking to each other. So Rod Farber and David Roach are standing next to each other. Rod Farber's got sunglasses on. I don't know why, because it's still dark there. I guess you gotta carry them some way. I don't like wearing sunglasses when I run. They always fog up. I don't care what brand they are, and I'm sponsored by a couple brands. I like sunglasses. I use them when I drive, but I just don't like them when I'm running. Now, if I'm riding a bicycle and there's a lot of wind and stuff, I use them because also they're a windshield. Okay, that's a good shot. 2 seconds. Let's go. All right. The race is underway. Starting to run up the mountain now. Moving pretty fast too. They're all trying to, because once you start going up the escarpment, I'm sure that the trail narrows a lot. So starting line speech was by John Trent. He's a good runner, and he was president of the Western States Board for a long time. So at Rucky Chucky crossing, which is about mile 60, I think, it's already 70 degrees. It's gonna be a hot day in California. In Auburn right now, which is finish line's at 72 degrees. Everybody's making their way up the mountain. Looks like a pretty big pack at the front. It's a really steep climb. All right, we're a minute into the race. It's still dark in California, but you can still see the sun coming up. Everybody's trying to make their way up the mountain. It's basically straight uphill. It's like 2,500 feet of climbing in the first 4 miles. It's unreal. Well, you can imagine running up a ski slope. That's basically what they're doing. It's at Squaw Valley, which is where they had the Olympics in the 60s, Winter Olympics. Can't remember the date. I think it was in the 60s. That's why I call it Olympic Valley, but it's almost 60 years ago. Yeah, a lot of people are power hiking up the hill, but all the pros in the front are jogging up the hill. Wow, it's amazing how far some of the pros are in front of the pack already. Because, you know, this race can make or break a pro, you know. If you don't have a good sponsorship and you do well in this race, it can help you get a sponsorship. All right, let's do another set. They're making their way up the escarpment right now. Ascending the escarpment, leaving Olympic Valley. Okay, there's the lead pack. I see green shorts in the front. That's David Roach, no doubt. Got them green Janji shorts on. Starting to see a little bit better in the camera footage because the sun's coming up in California. By the time they make up to the top of the mountain, the sun should be up. Like I said earlier, it takes about 26 minutes, but that lead pack is way ahead of everybody else already. We're only less than 4 minutes in the race. All right, we'll end the live coverage of the start, and I'll join y'all later in the gym today for the finish of the race. We'll spend more time because we'll know more about what's going on. Just can't really see too much when it's dark in California. But y'all have a great day. I'll join y'all later on my run. Bye for now.